Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you all very much for coming here today. It's a very special day. We're honored to have Ambassador Foley and Lieutenant General Hertman, who's the commander of U.S. Army Europe, here today to help us promote Sergeant First Class Rob Hunt. It's a very special day. Mr. Ambassador.
Thank you, Colonel. General, we're just so delighted to have you here visiting Croatia, and especially delighted that we're able to be graced with your presence on this very wonderful occasion. It's both a happy moment and a sad one because Rob is about to leave us, but first things first. We're here for the promotion to Master Sergeant of Sergeant First Class Rob Hunt, who has served for the last 3 years as the first Army Operations NCO of the Defense Attaché Office here in Embassy Zagreb. And he's done an outstanding job, and that's why we're here for his promotion. But in quite a number of areas. Generally, you can imagine we've been talking about the important role Croatia plays now as a NATO member. That's generated a lot of mill-to-mill activity and interaction, and Rob has been at the very center of this. He has been responsible for the flawless execution of I don't know how many aircraft clearances and landings and VIP visits and movement of military equipment through Croatia, and even more importantly, he's been responsible really for the care and feeding of American military personnel in probably the thousands who come through here from all services without prejudice, and has taken care of their every need. I won't ask about each and every circumstance you've had to deal with here, but has been 24/7, General, and is finally a really highly esteemed member of our community, and the testimony is the presence here. And this was not a command performance. These people are here to honor Rob, to say congratulations, but also to say farewell. He's going on to Fort Lewis in Washington State, which you know well, General, on his next assignment. But he's going to leave a hole here in our community and big shoes to fill in his job. So without further ado, General, I cede the floor to you, and then we'll move on to the happy promotion.
Thank you. Well, this is a first for me. I've probably done thousands of promotions in my life, but I've never done one in an embassy with a distinguished ambassador with us. But I also have to tell you that when I heard Sergeant First Class Rob Hunt was going to get promoted, I said, I got to fly to Croatia. And Rob, I understand you have a very close friend. Your girlfriend's here in Nunya?
Nunya.
Okay. Why don't you come up and join him right here? That would be very nice, because this is always a family affair with promotions. With the Marines here especially, and with the embassy staff and some of our Croatian friends as well. You know, one of the things that when you do in promotions, if you have never been to a promotion ceremony, the promoter, that's me, as well as the ambassador, we get to say a few things about the individual promotee. That's Sergeant Hunt. You need to know that he joined our Army in 1992. He's been a military intelligence specialist since then. He's risen through the ranks. He's had 4 tours in either Bosnia or Kosovo and a tour in Iraq. In fact, he was in my old stomping ground between Tikrit and Bakuba, running the roads and leading soldiers there as an NCO. This is a significant promotion because not only has the Army decided that he has the potential to serve at a much higher grade, a Master Sergeant, but what he's really interested in is not just this rank of Master Sergeant, but putting a little diamond in the middle of that rank, which signifies in the United States Army a First Sergeant. And that is the ultimate rank in my view, and talking very briefly to Sergeant Hunt a minute ago, his view as well, the ultimate rank for the NCO Corps. Because you're leading a company worth of soldiers, and he's going back to Fort Lewis, as the ambassador said, to an MI BFSB is what we call it, which is a new organization in the United States Army which not only does intelligence but reconnaissance and security as well. And it is a significant organization. It is what we do on the battlefield, is generate intelligence to conduct operations, and that will be his job, leading probably around 120 soldiers or so on daily operations and taking care of the care, feeding, training, and maintenance of those soldiers. It's a great job. We put a lot on our NCO Corps. Our NCO Corps in all our services, Marines, Navy, Air Force, Army, we believe it's the best in the world, and it's the reason we have the best Army in the world. They're educated, they're trained in a very professionally developing way, and it's fascinating to see these young men, and in some cases women, go through the ranks and take on these positions of authority and responsibility. You're going to hear the promotion orders in just a second. Who's reading those? Okay, you are. And what I'd ask you to do is listen very closely to these, because it says a few things that a promotion board has determined that Sergeant Hunt will do and what he has done in the past. When all of our soldiers, Marine, Airmen, sailors enter our service, they raise their hand and they promise to support and defend the Constitution of the United States. We're the only military in the world that promises that we will defend ideas. All other ones talk about defending land masses or defending a king or a queen or a president. We're the only nation in the world that defends ideas. So when you hear the promotion orders in a second, just listen to that and understand the vast responsibility that Sergeant First Hunt, soon to be Master Sergeant, and hopefully soon to be First Sergeant Hunt will have when he pins on this rank. So please publish the orders.
Attention orders. The Secretary of the Army has reposed special trust and confidence in the patriotism, valor, fidelity, and professional excellence of Sergeant First Class Robert Hunt. In view of these qualities and his demonstrated leadership potential and dedicated service to the United States Army, he is therefore promoted to the rank of Master Sergeant. Promotion is made in the MOS of 35 Zulu, and this MOS is awarded as his primary MOS, effective this date of promotion, 1 June 2011. Signed, Deborah J. Sturdivant, Sergeant Major, United States Army.
I've taken the rank off, and the most important thing to watch what happens when he's promoted is the first thing he does when he wears his rank. Let's see if he gets it right. No pressure, though.
Don't be jumping into that. Oh. That's it.
The newest Master Sergeant in the United States Army and Marines, please stand at ease.
Thanks a lot, everybody. It means a lot. Thank you, General Hertling, for taking time out of your schedule to come down here. I know it's very busy because I wrote it. Mr. Ambassador, thank you as well. Colonel Carlson, fellow senior NCOs, there's some Croatian Master Sergeants and other NATO members here. Thank you very much for being here, guys. Gunny, you and the Marines look outstanding as always. And also, fellow colleagues at the embassy, thank you very much for being here. It really, really means a lot. I gotta talk quick because I'll choke up, I know how I get. I never thought I'd see this day. When I was a young E1 goofing around at Defense Language Institute learning Russian, I never imagined I'd be standing in a senior NCO position like this at that time. I just can't believe it, and it's been an awesome, fun ride, and I'm looking forward to the rest of it. That said, there's no way I would have made it this far without the help and guidance of many senior NCOs throughout my career. Too many to list, I'll bore you guys if I say their names. But they're here in spirit for me, and it means a lot, their guidance that I've had, and I hope I can do them proud. Thank you very much.
No problem.
It's very traditional, of course, to come up and congratulate the newest Master Sergeant right here. But if we could first, we're going to ask for a picture with the Ambassador, General Hertling, Union, and Sergeant First Class Hunt, and then the General will take a picture with the Marines, and immediately after that, we'll depart, and then after that, please come up and congratulate Sergeant Hunt. Thank you very much for coming today.